yak. It's the yak, a scorigami yak. Unforeseen, never before experienced cast of the yak.
Mm-hmm.
It's just KB, Kate. What the heck is good, guys?
Yeah, we got the old heads together.
Yeah.
Wow.
What does that mean?
I think we're all relatively old compared to.
Oh, you were including yourself. I thought that you were kind of taking a shot.
Nah.
At us 30 plus, the 30
It's
plus
the
crowd.
seasoned boys. No.
Well, yesterday they were going around the office asking, when I say LBJ, who do you think of? And everyone 30 and above, I was like immediately Lyndon B. Johnson, and all the interns and stuff were like LeBron James. I was like, oh, we are old.
They went hard on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They were asking what JFK you think of. They were giving all the acronyms out here.
I don't know if that's an age thing though, is it?
LBJ that they all said.
LeBron's
LeBron
been around.
But they were like, who's Lyndon B. Johnson?
That's just
Who's
stupidity.
LBJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, those people don't read.
Okay.
Yeah, that's damn embarrassing of them.
Yeah.
But it's not like you were alive during Lyndon Johnson's presidency.
No. Mm-mm.
You just
That's just something that's what kids should know.
yeah, or at least that they call him that. It's like way easier to know. Shouldn't even really know his middle name. Lyndon Johnson's not that common.
But-
Baines.
You think about this.
Baines.
When you think about like U.S. history textbooks from when we were young, growing up, right?
Mhm.
There's now another 5 chapters that have been written. And think about like 9/11 is a gigantic chapter
Mm-hmm.
of AP U.S. history now. And it wasn't really when we were kids.
Totally.
Because like we all knew.
Or even regular history.
I don't
not
think it
even
was
AP
in. It
class.
wasn't in any of our books.
No, exactly. I
Our
bet
books
you-
were all dated. We never updated our books throughout school.
Right, our books ended before the Vietnam
Yeah.
War began. We never even got to that
Pretty
point.
much.
Well, that's
That
really
was-
old, Kate.
Yeah.
some old ass.
Ours ended at the Korean War. Was the last I knew we were involved in.
Yeah.
So I joined the military. I was like, what could go wrong? We don't do much anymore.
Trying to go to Asia.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful.
It looks great.
Vietnam does look beautiful.
It does.
I heard it's underrated. It's cheap as hell.
Yeah.
Good
like-
nightlife.
Yeah, cool nightlife, more climate, or it's like less one note than some other countries where you're just in a bungalow over the water the entire time. You ride around on a little scooter through Vietnam or some shit. Have you been to Vietnam?
I haven't. My sister went.
Yeah, what'd she say?
She went by herself. She said it was amazing. I think those, rice fields are really incredible. The topography's
I'd be chilling on that. I
pretty
think.
cool.
No, you don't want to hit the rice fields?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. Wouldn't do it for me.
Are they called patties?
Patties. Yep.
Like an Irish person,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like a wagon.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I wonder why. Probably in their language. Yeah, I long to go to Vietnam, dude. I long to go to Asia in general, but I'm a little bit trepidatious of the flight.
Oh. Do you not like long flights?
What's to like? I don't know.
Yeah. Who's out here liking that?
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything to like.
I don't know. There's something about going to the other side of the world where when you land, you're like, I can't believe how far away I am. And it's there's an excitement. in it.
Parting, yeah.
Does it give you anxiety?
Or deplaning.
A little. Depends. Now I tend to I don't really do it anymore. But when I was younger, I flew to Australia. That was tough.
Yeah, a long ass flight.
Yeah.
My wife got to Dubai when we were flying over to Ethiopia. We had to stop in Dubai, and she was had almost like a panic attack, being like, "Holy fuck, dude! I'm on the other side of the world.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is
Yeah.
deep, dude.
Mm.
We got to go to Dubai. We got to get the fuck over there." We also have Tommy Walker coming in later on today. This
he
is
is in
not Tommy
office.
Walker Day, but he is
Right.
just going around.
Did you are you
I'm shooting something with it, but
Yeah.
we haven't yet.
okay?
We're doing it after this.
Yeah, we're not gonna step on it.
You know what I'm trash at? There's a thing on TikTok. It's guess the nationality. It shows you a person,
Yeah.
and I'm just I'm missing by continents.
Damn, your facial recognition
It's bad.
isn't as good as
Yeah,
your
it's horrible.
land recognition. Your land recognition.
I got
crazy.
some. I'm trying to get better.
Well, that's my Pat. I feel like I bring him up all the time. My boyfriend Pat, sick brag by me. He looks like he could be, if you didn't know him and you just looked at him, I feel like he could be almost anything. Like almost any background.
That's
Like,
the
he's
thing with
really
these. They're hard. I
Yeah.
would like to see you guys try.
Kind of looks like
Love to.
the sketch of a getaway guy that
Here we go.
witness barely
Quick
saw.
with it. All right, this one is.
African.
Somalia.
This feels like we're gonna get in trouble.
No. Pause it. All right, that one's kind of easy.
Thai?
No.
I would have said like Cambodian.
Oh, maybe. I think that's Philippines.
This feels like
Nepal.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Alabama.
Florida?
Dutch.
This could be Eastern European guy though.
I mean, the sunglasses, I
Is
feel
that
like
Brandon?
are...
I'm gonna say like
Here comes Tommy Walker, everybody.
Georgia.
All right, yeah, we can
Tommy.
pause it. Tommy,
Hey.
Tommy, what's good, brother?
what game were you playing?
Tommy, you were just wilding out in there, and now you're being so humble. Why are you so humble?
Because I'm tired.
Why are you tired? You got plenty of sleep last night. You were asleep when I got home from dinner. What?
He didn't sleep that
No.
much.
He wasn't asleep.
Got some news coming to you, brother. He
No,
was not sleeping.
My aunt was at the house.
Why are you
and-
talking?
Did you have an accent?
Why are you talking like that?
Yes, I have a Mississippi accent.
Oh, that's not the,
That was British.
British.
That was
Shit,
high
that shit was
society.
dope.
My aunt.
Hi, aunt.
Well,
What's that? That's
What was your aunt doing?
She was sleeping in Emma's bed when
Oh.
Sai usually does.
Oh.
What?
Nothing. Nothing. Saying all your brother and sister's names that I've never
all right.
said.
That's all right, brother.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
All right.
So your aunt was over, and she was. That's why you couldn't sleep.
No, because my brother usually sleeps in Emma's bed because it's the most comfortable bed in the house. But since she was sleeping in it, so I slept in the bed that I slept in, and then
Got it. It wasn't the normal night's sleep.
Yeah,
that can
that
throw you
messed
off your
up.
schedule a little bit. That can definitely.
I mean, my cousin is on the global leaderboard. He's one of the best in the world at Roblox.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How good are you at Roblox? Oh, you can talk.
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh. You spend my money on Robux every day of my life.
No, he doesn't. He's spending his own money.
Okay.
Dad. And my,
Remember when you told that kid that you were Tommy Walker from Barstool?
What?
Remember when you told that kid? You told that kid you were Tommy Walker from Barstool?
No.
Yeah, on Roblox. I saw you do it.
Oh yeah.
I consider you a coworker of mine. I consider
Yeah.
you a Barstool coworker. Do you feel like that, Tommy?
Sometimes, yes.
Totally.
Bring that back down to where you can.
What
talk.
game were you playing with Spider?
He was playing with Wonton Don.
Oh. It Takes Two?
Yeah.
It's a one-player game.
2-player.
What is how's the game go?
You literally can't progress unless there's two people.
Okay, so you have to work
Yeah.
together? Okay. All right, sorry.
Is it a killing game?
No,
Who was better at it, Donnie or Spider?
Donnie.
And how many times did Spider die?
Like 100 to 50.
Yeah, dude, Spider was terrible. He didn't even get to
You were
use the
in there and
weapons.
watching. Too.
I know, dude. I'm just prompting it for the audience. These
Yeah.
are leading questions to get the audience cooking on you. You know this. You're a showbiz veteran.
You're going to be doing a show with Francis later today.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Have you ever met Francis?
Do you like him so far?
Yeah. Yeah. And no, I've never met him in person.
There he is.
We met on FaceTime the other night for the first time.
That was kind of fun.
You guys should arm wrestle or something.
Sure.
Okay, nice, nice.
All right, do you want to go back and play video games?
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
Tommy, that was good stuff, brother. I appreciate you.
Tommy,
Always
nerd
having
boy.
you.
What you
Wait,
and I are
wait,
gonna
wait,
do
wait,
is
wait,
gonna
wait,
be
wait,
more
wait.
fun.
Come here. Have y'all seen the mullet?
I love
That
it.
goes crazy.
Good mullet.
Thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All it goes absolutely
Oh
dumb.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It looks so
Go ahead.
good.
Great flow.
There you go.
Bye, humble Tommy.
Hey, bud.
Good spin out of the room.
Was that you chose that hair for him or he chose
Oh,
it?
he chose it. I told him, you know, he needs to keep it high and tight. But when he gets to be around 12, he can do whatever he wants to. And he said, I want a mullet, and he's doing it.
He's the same age as
Most
Danny
12-year-olds.
Almonte.
Well, no.
But the people assumed
Right. Yes.
they were the
Danny
same
Almonte was
age at
6'3",
one. People
yeah.
believed that.
Yes.
That is crazy.
He is a very small 12-year-old, though.
Really?
Yeah, he's a really small 12-year-old.
I
I
never.
have a
ever had
6-year-old,
idea.
and they wear the same size shoes.
Interesting.
Huh.
Yeah.
He has good burst though. When he takes.
Oh, he
the
has good
corner,
burst. Yeah, he has good lateral.
crazy.
He has good lateral movement as well. He's
Quick twitch.
yeah,
he
quick
really
trick.
is,
Yeah,
dude.
really.
He
is.
is.
Twitch.
Loose. Yeah.
He does well.
Phenomenal vocabulary.
He does have he does concepts and vocabulary very very well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that what he excels in?
Yeah.
What are concepts?
Well, I say concepts because when he was like 1 or 2 or 3, he would be able to put together sentences that usually babies can't put together,
Cool.
and he would comprehend stuff that was way beyond his years for his whole life.
What do you attribute that to?
Me and my sperm. And the
They're
sperm.
supposed to be saying words by the time they're 1.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Tommy was talking at 8 months old, and that sounds crazy, but he was.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dang, that boy is verbal
Oh,
as heck.
Tommy.
My baby wasn't talking until he was like 3, but this one,
Tommy's out here doxing.
Hell yeah.
Tommy docs 2 of them, so I only got 1 left. Only got 1 left.
How
In
was,
one sentence.
how was date night?
we had a good dinner, a really good dinner. Went
Okay.
to Scarpetta.
Oh, nice. What'd you get? The carpaccio?
I don't know. I got a short rib appetizer, and then a short rib pasta, and then for the
You went
entree-
double short rib?
Wow.
The entree, I
Wow.
had the short rib.
What do you think of that?
No, you
food?
didn't.
No, I had the veal. I
Wow.
went all beef. And I halfway through the meal, I was realizing I really needed to throw a fish in there or something. But I had all beef.
Maybe a
Pace?
carrot side or something. Side of
Good.
carrots.
I'm good with that.
No?
I'm good with that, brother.
You don't feel like the need to have some kind of vegetable or vitamin based thing to just cut through whatever's happening to your gut?
Because you look like a guy
You
that
ever
gets
looked
the
at me?
meat sweats.
I know, but I look, I love to when I go to meals, I like to eat really rich, decadent food.
Balance things.
Well, I almost
you
feel like
balance
I need to throw my stomach a bone. That's kind of what it is.
I don't know. I think it's almost like going to a nice meal, a big time meal like that for me is almost like the Super Bowl. You got to leave it all on the field.
Yeah.
You gotta give it everything you got. You can't
You have a
half-ass.
Super Bowl every week.
There's no room for carrots in a meal at a nice restaurant.
That is true.
Carrots can sit out forever.
What about a side of broccolini?
No. Fuck them for even having it on the menu, to be honest.
It's just a side.
But how about I like a side that's plated with my entree. I don't want to have a whole tub of broccolini. I don't want to have a tub of
Question.
asparagus or
Do you want it
broccoli.
plated? Do you want your meat plated on top of your side, or do you want it to the side?
I just want it to be a creative enough side that it's going to. It was built to be with whatever my meat
It is
or
in fact
entree
a
is.
side, right?
Yeah.
So it should be beside your main.
But it's,
dish.
yeah, and I think that it
Ron
should
doesn't need a
complement it.
separate plate.
I don't want a whole.
Yeah, it's intimidating, kind of.
And I also think that the asparagus isn't designed to go with the steak or to whatever it is, or the pork chop or whatever. It's supposed to go with anything, and I want something a little bit more tailored to my main dish.
Well, what's
You know what I mean?
tailored most to steak? I feel like mushrooms are tailored very well to steaks.
Yeah, they are.
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potato.
Any potato.
Any potato.
I love a good
A
potato.
little collard spinach or cream spinach is a
Spinach?
nice side.
I don't mind that.
You have an interesting palate.
I'm just saying, I can't.
Right.
It's like the homework portion of the meal for me.
Sure. Do you want homework on a Saturday
I don't
night?
want it. I just abide. I know that I'm supposed to have vegetables have been
I feel like
ingrained in me.
you're the type to go out on a Saturday night and crave diligent study sessions.
Yes, but Brandon, I wouldn't go to a steakhouse and only order the healthiest thing.
Okay.
I would have the fucking tomahawk
Yeah.
and a side of gratin potatoes and
So really, you're just ordering the you're ordering the healthiest thing, the spinach or the broccoli,
it's guilt
to
management.
assuage your mind.
Yes,
To
yes.
help you. Okay.
It's a guilt management thing.
Dude, Francis gets in and we all start saying shit like assuage. We all
Oh yeah,
throw around shit.
You're welcome.
We all.
Sorry about that.
No, I've been doing it too, dude.
Yeah, I didn't know
I've
how.
been
Part of
doing it
yeah.
from the very
You
beginning.
play to your surroundings.
I've been
Yeah.
throwing
Right.
it around willy nilly, dude. All fucking wonton.
Yeah, but Roan low key, high key has the best vocabulary, better
Oh,
than me certainly.
Far and away the best.
Yeah.
vocabulary.
That's true. I don't know if
Mhm.
that's true, but I did have concepts early on. I
Concept.
could put together concepts early on.
Is that a thing that we're gonna make fun of that?
I'm not making fun of
Oh.
it.
Whenever I would take Tommy to the doctor, there was they would say he really gets things that he shouldn't be getting yet.
He does. He definitely understands. He's wise beyond his years.
They give me the checklist each time I go. Like, is he doing these 15 different things yet? And some of the things he's not doing yet, but I always cheat because I don't want them to think we're a loser.
Really?
I'm always like, yeah, he's stacking stuff, absolutely. And in my head, I'm like, oh
They
no.
need to eliminate
Yeah.
the parent questionnaire entirely.
Yeah,
Why?
you gotta cheat.
Because it's the parent answering, right?
Yeah.
The parent could
Yeah.
do that. I'm
Part
sure
of
she
like,
doesn't. but-
diagnoses based parent report.
And so
And they'll
parents
go both ways.
They want their kid to have something.
There's like some.
Oh, they'll leave it. They'll make it seem like they're dumber than
There's
they
like
really are.
some are just woe is me.
Trying to get a
like
check?
Munchausen. What is it called?
Munchausen?
People they crave that.
That was humble of you to act like you didn't know what Munchausen was.
Mhm.
I just
know
know
how
it
to
from
say
an
it.
Eminem lyric.
I didn't know how to say it.
Yeah, he did say it.
That's the only way I know it.
I was taught to be sick when I wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Munchausen?
Did you? Ugh.
Parents acting like their kids are sick. when
Wait,
they're
that's
not.
a
They'll-
phenomenon?
Wait,
Yeah.
they'll actually go to the lengths. There's this famous documentary. What was her
Yeah.
name? Like Trixie or
I
something
watched
like that.
that.
There's this famous documentary. This woman, this is an example, like it happens all the time. This woman was physically making her daughter ill, like putting
Yeah.
cleaning solutions that are not like actually making her ill. But then she started convincing actual doctors that things were so wrong with their daughter. With her daughter, they would actually perform unneeded surgeries
that's
on her,
insane.
like actual doctors, because she had been sick for so long and blah 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 that they started believing her. And so then they would get trips to Disneyland. They got a free house. They got free Make-A-Wish. She started being able to live off of make a living off of making her daughter sick. And so then, and she made her be in a wheelchair at all times.
Yeah, the
Like, she
wheelchair.
had to-
That was insane.
She would say like,
Oh, that's so fucked up.
well, in this actual case, she ends up finally getting like a secret internet account at night, befriending this crazy guy, and then they end up killing the mom. Once she was like,
The girl?
the girl was like 27.
Oh, yeah.
The girl was like 27. She looked like she
Well, it
was
had a happy
8.
ending.
And she would be in
Yeah.
a wheelchair, and so then it ended up killing. She's in
Killed
prison,
her.
but she's getting out. Like they gave her like a way reduced sentence because they were like, her mom fucked her up so bad. It's like kind of no
She
wonder
should've
she
done
killed her.
No time.
But the documentary is insane. I forget what it's called, but it's like I highly recommend watching it. It's like super crazy. But people like do that all the time. Like not all the time. It's not like super.
But it's a
common,
phenomenon. It,
It's a
it
big
occurs.
To much
phenomenon, yeah.
smaller extents, yeah.
because you get attention on Facebook. You get you get attention when your kid is sick, and some people
Probably get a
like,
bag. You probably can just be like, let's put up a GoFundMe. Let's
GoFundMe,
Yeah.
it's
open
like all
another
kinds of
GoFundMe.
Bag for
stuff.
them to throw up in.
Yeah.
yeah. But
they
you have to
try-
force it though. You need to jam
Yeah.
your finger down the throat.
Yeah.
Teach them how to throw up early.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is nuts, dude.
It's twisted. I don't like that.
There's got to be some kind of benefit to do it as a parent, though. It's got to be, there has to be some reason to consider it, Brendan.
You get a ton.
Well,
I mean, I use him
you
for
said the
likes.
attention and
I
the,
use him for
uh,
likes
Right,
all the
that's
time.
right.
It's an easy way to go viral, guys. Well worth having.
I came in late, and I understand that. Why does she have your cast?
Oh, we're gonna auction it off on Whatnot later on.
Yeah.
Oh, what not?
Honestly, I think that we should auction that off, and
We should auction Tommy off.
I mean,
How much could we get for him?
to do what?
He's popular.
The right
guy.
circles?
Oh, whatever.
yeah.
Talking
what?
one of those big red circles that you see on the wrong map.
I'm just saying.
You could get a lot.
Taken style.
If we could get 1,500, I'd.
Didn't
consider it.
weren't you part of an auction for like the Barstool breakfast dinner?
I don't remember that.
My family's
Yeah, where
been
those
such a
guys
Fiji.
came into the office.
I might have missed that. I might
long
not have.
family history of auctions.
There was
It
a
must have been right after.
I
you.
actually,
Yeah.
it's possible I was there for it, but that they didn't include me in it.
there was a
the-
charity auction where we auction off a bunch of like experiences
Oh,
in the office.
Why wouldn't they include
You were there. All right, we're
Because Large and Willie
Okay, now this
decided
was-
that they were really better friends than I was with them, which was frankly totally fine with me.
Okay.
I played it up for fun, but they used to drink and eat meats at 7 in the morning,
hmm
and I couldn't do that.
That was called Gentleman's Friday.
Yeah,
Gentleman's Friday was a hell of a thing, and then one of them wound up with gout, and the other one wound up on a weight loss journey.
Yeah.
They're just stuffing themselves with meat.
You would come in at 10 o'clock on a Friday, and there would just be interns eating meats and cheeses and drinking
yeah, we would get a
wine.
part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
dude, Large used to get this wine guy from this store in New York, this really nice wine store, and he would bring in 12 bottles of red wine, multiple $100 bottles, and we would just drink it all.
Mhm.
It's from 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
That shit is not even fun to me drinking that early in
Not.
the day.
It wasn't like a first Friday event either. It was every Friday, if I remember correctly.
It was every Friday, and then the there were special occasion ones that got even more souped up. Like we had a Christmas show that went 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
We were smoking weed in there.
That's reprehensible.
It was all
Well, the guy who
lot.
won the auction to go out to dinner with Willie and Large ended up, and he could not keep
had,
up
like,
with
alcohol
them, and ended
poisoning.
up, I think, throwing up, getting way too drunk on the the dinner.
There you
They're
go.
houses. They're like houses who
Yeah.
trained for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
Those guys can put it away. I used to go out to nightclubs with Willie. That was fun.
Yeah, he's a nightclub guy.
And he could, let me tell you something. That guy, we would get, you do some bottle minimum thing, which, by the way, he would always just pay for, which was awesome.
Mhm.
And he'd get a bottle of whiskey, and he would just drink it like, 5 or 6 gulps
Damn.
from the bottle. And then he'd be fine.
Damn. That's so sweet. Just being a house like that and just loving the club life.
Yeah, he loves the club life.
Yeah, you
He's
can't
a great
really-
dude.
You can't launch yourself into loving the club life if it doesn't come to you naturally.
How could you
I'm
love
not
the
a
club life and then host a breakfast show at 7 a.m.? He's having to leave his house at 5 a.m. to get here.
Yeah.
Those guys are wraparound guys, though. They'll stay up all night. Reach around guys. Just reach
Mhm.
around until the morning time. But back to the auction real quick. I think that we should auction off the cast at 1:30, but we should also auction off. You wanted to say something? You wanted to talk about chilling with Chels.
Oh yeah, so I did. So chilling with Chels, Frank the Tank, that photo he posted of himself, that selfie, it went viral. There was like tens of thousands of likes on that photo of himself being like, "I'm sad, and the Mets lost, and I don't feel good." So, chilling with Chels painted it, and she did a beautiful job. And she messaged me, and she was like, "Kate, not sure where the Yak Slush Fund stands, but she wanted to donate it to us so that we could auction it and rebuild the slush fund out of her
wow.
own good heart." So I was like, that was super nice. We would pay you for it. I would gladly consider that a commission, pay you for it, and then we either auction it off, or I would like to see the Barstool store make prints of that painting. It is so stunning. Imagine that in a nice frame in your house or something like that.
Already there.
But I just wanted to give a shout out to
Tell her we will auction the original piece off and
Yes.
give her like 10%.
Yeah, I feel like some sort of deal too, because that was so nice of her to.
Probably more than 10%.
Yeah, she just wanted to send it for free.
10% is so dickheadish.
I know.
Even if it's
It's her own painting.
We'll toss her a nickel for it.
because even if it goes for 1,500, giving her like 100 or like if it
Yeah,
goes
it'd
for
be
1,300,
worse.
like $130 for that is so mean.
That painting.
I think galleries split the fee 50-50.
And I think that's
artists.
what we should at least. Yeah, we should
No,
we
yeah.
should do 50-50. 50-50 is the
50-50.
fairest way to
She
do
wanted
it.
to send it for free, just so
She
we
could make a
rebuild
lot
our
of money
slush
off of that. She has no
You could just auction herself and make a lot of
affiliation
money.
with us. She
I
should
think
just
that we should also throw. We should come up with another idea to commission for her to do, and we
Yes.
could throw a 50-50 on it or something like that. Or
like
we
that.
could even auction off. Someone can. Have a portrait from her and we do a 50-50 on it or something like that. There's multiple 50-50s that we could do with Chilling with Chels.
I think so. I just think she's a good person, and I thought it was really nice that she did that. So, shout out,
Yeah.
Chillin' with
Should we have her
Chels.
paint though? If we could pick something like
I think we should pose in like those old war photos of like generals and stuff.
Ah,
We should pose as like war generals getting ready.
the yak as Civil
get
War
horses?
generals.
Yeah, can we get horses?
Yo, or like when they're all
You hate
standing around
horses.
at a camp.
Yeah,
You do hate horses though.
I hate I'm scared of horses. Yeah, but not a big deal.
So crazy.
Yeah.
They're like so gentle, and all
the
you
Yankees
can
are up
say
to
is,
nothing already.
Well,
The
no-
best and the brightest in the office in there.
Heads up, gang.
Why is? Oh, I thought Hubs was watching blindfolded, but he's just looking down with his hat turned backwards.
Phillies game today.
Yeah,
Mhm.
at least that's a game people actually care about.
Is that
other than
video-
fucking Yankees.
Video on the train platform in Philly. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, that was from 3 years ago.
Okay, I
after
was
a
wondering
Robin
about that.
concert
I did think it was very early for that video to.
Robin?
because it was dancing on my own.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, it was a
Okay.
Robin.
Well, I saw it this morning. You saw it go this morning.
Yeah, I was retweeting it because I knew it was a joke, but people were
Oh.
like, I thought that was actually. But
I would have
first
no reason
off,
to know that.
everybody knows the words. They're singing in perfect pitch. The men on the other platform are clearly gay,
Okay.
and then nobody's wearing Phillies gear. Nobody's
did
wearing
notice
any
that.
type of
And
Phillies gear.
It also seemed like it was at night. It didn't seem like it was 12 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning.
yeah, that's probably like 34th Street or some shit like that. There's like clearly mustachioed gay men bopping around out there.
That's why
Not
I
that
thought it
Phillies
was
fans
34th.
aren't gay, but when they go to the games, they mask a little bit and kind of
Mm.
present straight head. But can we throw that
Are the
video
Phillies
up
the
there?
gayest team in baseball?
Oh.
It's a gayer. The Marlins, maybe?
You talking about just the
Phillies?
roster of each
Oh,
team or
no.
just the history?
I don't know.
General vibe.
Culture?
Sounds like general vibe.
Trying to think. The Padres is kind of like calling someone daddy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Andre?
That'd be. You make a lot of money doing that.
Yeah, that's a little bit, but I'm trying to maybe the Phillies are up there.
Ron, I retweeted it genuinely thinking that's what it was.
Really?
I did until as I heard you saying it, I was like, be cool, be cool. I was like, look at everybody ready to go today. All right.
That's hilarious.
So now I know.
It does make me want to learn the words.
Kids are this might not be true. Kids are looting Wawas on
They
a
just-
daily basis and getting away
Yeah.
with it. There's just nothing the staff can do.
Well, yeah, there's nothing. What are they going to do? They're going to like get in formation and like link arms and stop them from stealing some Hers chips. No one cares that much.
I think would be fun as a schoolboy.
Yeah, it'd probably be awesome.
Get a free snack.
I'd like to stop it.
I'd,
Yeah, that is.
I would go.
Would you participate
I
if
would-
you were a 7th grader?
No, I don't think I would.
Like slide tackling kids or what?
Well, no, I'm saying as an adult, if I saw a bunch of 7th graders robbing the convenience store that I was in, I would hurt them.
Just start windmilling your
I'd
arms.
start hurting them. I think it'd be fun. And there'd be enough people that would support me.
if they're not getting in trouble for looting, you shouldn't get in trouble for hurting them.
right.
It should be like a no trouble environment.
There's just not that many occasions in life where it's acceptable to hurt a 7th grader that you don't know.
You know what another one is? When when people rush a field, there's always a security guard that's like hip checking
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
or like intentionally like tripping a kid or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Just bodying them. But yeah, you should be able to, exact a little bit of citizens' justice. But there was the Wawa. I don't know if it's the president of Wawa. He was like, there was a headline. Obviously, I didn't read the story, but he was like, "We're considering not expanding Wawas because so many of them are getting looted."
They
Like,
just shut
threatened.
down the 2 main ones in Center City just yesterday. They just shut them down. They're
Really?
just like on hold for now. They're like, we're not, whatever. So
Too much of a good thing, dude.
someone got pepper sprayed in one yesterday, and they were like, all right, time out. They're halting it up. So
One of the looters.
and during gobbler season, no less, the gobbler hoagie.
You got to make it
Come
safe
on.
for the
It's on the
looters.
gobbler hoagie,
Oh,
obviously
man.
turkey,
This
but
is how I get it. I get it toasted, extra mayonnaise as the first base layer, and then they put cranberry jelly, stuffing, gravy sauce, turkey.
Gravy
and then
sauce?
I
Yeah,
get
it's not gravy.
I get white American cheese on mine. That's how I get it. But it's so good.
It's
Io, you want
slop.
to take this one?
No, I think it's an incredible sandwich. No extra mayo.
It's literally like putting like slap in a pig trough and eating it.
I would like you to explain the difference in gravy and gravy sauce.
Imitation.
It's a little looser. It's a
gravy
little wetter.
flavored.
So wet.
Gravy flavored
Yeah.
liquid.
All
Yeah.
right. What
Even
the
as
description?
liquids go, it's wet for a
A
liquid.
little looser, a
Yeah,
little
it's
wetter.
pretty wet.
It is, dude.
Uh-huh.
It's so wet, and it soaks the whole sandwich. It finds a way
Yep.
to like creep all the way around. It's like slime. It's like Ghostbusters ooze.
My
Yeah.
wife when I get home from a long trip.
I genuinely believe that was. a few
Also, they're
hours.
all in like overcoats.
Right, dude. You think this is Phillies fans?
Yes, I did.
Not one jersey. Okay.
I retweeted that with zero. I was like, it reminded me the game was today. I was like, oh yeah, the game's today.
It's 65 degrees and sunny outside right now.
They're like perfectly on pitch and know every word.
I don't know. I didn't watch the video. I just thought,
Oh, this was fucking South Philly. I'm in the corner watching you kiss her.
I don't do a lot of like super girly stuff, but at the end of, Bridget, my friend Bridget, the end of her bachelorette party, we wound up back at the house playing that song on repeat, having like a pillow fight in our pajamas. Like this is like 5 years ago.
Keep going.
It was probably like the,
Tonically.
the
Bring up
girliest thing
bring up
I've ever
that sandwich
done.
again. Add that in there. Were you both eating it
It
at
was
the
a
same
little
time?
wet and a little loose.
Lady and the
clumps in
tramping
it.
down
Yeah.
a sandwich.
Oh, of a sudden we met in the middle, and next thing you know.
Bread was
Where were you
very
guys? Down the
yeasty.
shore? Dewey Beach, Florida?
Elkton, Maryland.
Wow.
We were at the Chesapeake Bay.
Wow. Went
Yeah, I
to
thought-
Secrets that night?
But just that song, every time I hear it now, I think of that bachelorette party, and it is a great song. It does get the
The
people
Chesapeake Bay is probably the gayest body of water in America.
well,
Trying to think of one that would top it.
Why? What's
It's-
are you? Is that where Rehoboth is on?
N- I don't know.
No, Rehoboth is on the Atlantic.
going.
What's
Yeah.
in the Chesapeake? There's some gay shit going. What about
It's-
Salt Lake? The
that's
Salt
not
Lake
even-
I think
like-
Lake Pontchartrain is pretty gay too.
down in
down
New
Louisiana.
Orleans.
Yeah, but it's on the north.
That's a
shore of
big
Louisiana.
fucking bridge.
Yeah, it's
It
a big
is a
That's
big
that's
bridge.
like the straightest thing
Yeah,
ever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, it's true. It is very straight.
Mm-hmm.
They go deep into Ponchar Train culture down there. What was that a dude? Like, is there a Ponchar Train guy?
I think he was possibly a
general or some shit?
general in some sort of war,
Yeah, dude.
maybe.
Chilling with Chels could paint us like General Ponchar Train. Our
Yeah.
faces on General Ponchar Train.
No,
She's
we
in the
need,
chat right now. If
we
you
need to
want
be
throw
conquering
ideas at her.
something. Like if we were in the boat crossing the Delaware, the Yak
Yeah.
guys.
She's here in the chat.
I'd like us all just.
Hello?
Chels,
Hey, Chels, how are you? Thank you for your
Good to
great
see ya.
paintings.
Painting was incredible.
We also have another painter that reached out about wanting to sell something.
It's not
Yeah.
Armless Alejandro. is it?
No, I think it's the guy who painted Owen, correct?
Correct.
Yeah,
That actually is-
him.
this is
very
fire.
good. He wants to send it. He wants to do more.
This guy paints stuff for Stern, I think.
Like
Yeah,
his,
we talked. He has.
It's incredible.
His name is
So good. Except for he made him a little bit more wonky-eyed than he actually is, dude.
I like that. That's a sign of a good
artist.
Yeah.
He gives
Out of his
perspective.
touch. His
Let's
name
throw
is
tomato sauce on that.
What about
Nerdy Gallo, Nerdy Galo on Instagram.
I just super glue myself to that painting.
what about tasteful nudes, and they get to decide what our genitals look like, and that's how we know what people think.
Oh, so
of
it's
us.
just up to Chell's interpretation.
Up to Chels what our genitals and our breasts look like.
Mm-hmm.
Are genitals not breasts?
I don't know.
I guess they're not, are
Breast
they?
genitals?
Not by
I don't think so.
by zero means.
They're private parts.
Like to point out that Kate wasn't on camera. She pointed at me when she said breasts.
Right.
She's a bitch.
Yes.
What do you guys think, Brandon and Kate? Are your breasts genitals?
No, I don't feel so. I feel like my genitals are genitals.
Yeah.
What's I mean,
Are your dick and balls your genitals or just your balls?
both.
No, it's just
the
your
whole-
dick. Just your dick.
It's the whole
oh,
thing.
it's the both.
The whole
Oh.
thing.
No,
both.
I think it has to have a
No.
hole.
Plural.
in it.
Dick. It's definitely the
I
balls.
think
But
it
it's
has
the-
to have a hole in it.
Says who? What do you?
I feel like
That's true of donuts.
I feel like I'd be more scandalized
External
to see a penis
organs.
than balls.
Well, now are balls external? They're
Yes.
they're internal
Yes,
though.
no, they're external.
What?
They're not
Can you see them,
They
Brandon?
hang externally, but the dick is all external. The balls are at least in a pouch.
No, they're external.
No, they're external.
They're internally in
No,
an
no. If they
external
were
pouch.
internal, they'd be ovaries.
Your lungs are
Right.
internal
I understand that.
because you can't see them.
I don't think y'all get the concept that I'm saying.
No, you're trying to die on the
I should
wrong
go
hill.
tell Tommy.
Your balls are out.
Mm.
Your balls are external. I think your genitals are your whole kibbles and bits.
Okay, so all three make up your genital region.
Think of like a Ken doll.
Mm-hmm.
Anything we
I had
have-
it before this.
Anything that we have that a Ken doll doesn't, that's genitals.
Okay.
I've had a couple nip slips now on my socials, and like I at this point I just do not care. But if my asshole or my pussy were out there, I would want to die. I think.
Would you be eating that sandwich?
Yes, absolutely. That's be the only thing that would make it okay.
She
Yeah.
keeps bringing up her nakedness, and I
Yeah.
just keep thinking of that sandwich.
That damn sandwich.
You know how the
Fabulous
meat
sandwich.
really hangs out on the sides of that.
Is there gravy sauce everywhere?
And I like to normalize. Not every sandwich has even meat. You know, sometimes
Yeah.
it's just the way it is.
I'll add that extra mayo. No, I won't. I'm
dumb.
not doing that. I haven't worked here long enough.
But you know, eventually,
Yeah.
once you've put in enough time.
Anyway,
We need to figure out what we're gonna have painted, whether it's our genitals or generals or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
what if Chels paints what she thinks our genitals look like, and then the viewers get to guess
I would not
who
mind
they
that.
think, who they think's genitals she thinks our genitals are. You know what I'm saying? A genital wheel. Sorry, I'll stop now.
You all right?
No, I'm not.
This was on our.
Yeah.
That was on our Instagram, wasn't it? Was that on an Instagram post of ours?
Yeah, where did I miss that episode?
That's ain't.
Oh. Sass is one of his favorite memes.
Okay.
That's one
Oh, he says the only one he has on his phone at all times.
Sass.
It is
I
good.
said that.
Maybe not that exact thing, but
I think that Tommy's older than Sass in my head, in my like maturity level on both of them. I
Wow.
have more adult conversations with Tommy than I do with
Tommy
Sass.
and Sass are closer in age than I'm in age to anybody on the show,
He's-
right?
Tommy is not older than Sass?
No,
I think they're the same.
slightly younger.
Oh, but it's the
Hey,
same
you're
head.
talking about Tommy
Tommy Walker, right?
Walker.
Yeah. Sass is older than him?
Sass is 13.
Okay.
Yes.
So he's just a touch older than him.
Tommy's 12.
Okay.
But in my head, Tommy has a maturity upper hand that Sass does not.
I'm having problems right now, and I want y'all to walk me through it.
All right, let's
Okay.
get it.
It's time to buy Tommy a phone, but I don't know if Tommy can handle a phone.
Oh.
His 10-year-old brother is remarkably more advanced as far as responsibility goes than Tommy. The 10-year-old wakes up at 6:30 every day, makes his own breakfast, cooks his own eggs, does everything,
What?
makes his own bed. He's not mine, but he does all that.
What?
He does all those things at 10 years old. Okay, and Tommy doesn't do anything. But I told him I'd get a phone at 12, so it's time for me to buy Tommy a phone. But the 10-year-old said, "Dad, if you're going to buy him a phone, you need to buy me one too because I'm more responsible than he is." What do I do?
Ooh.
What
He's
is
right. He's
what,
right.
What are you worried about him getting a phone? What was the worst that could happen?
Well, I have had a 12-year-old rule for the phone, so it subverts all the rules. Now,
If Tommy had a phone? What's the worst that
I'm
could
going to
happen?
buy Tommy a phone. The crux here is, do I have to
Oh.
buy both of them a phone?
Why don't you just set the law as 12 years old is when kids in our family get phones?
It is set.
And I would also say, why don't you get Tommy a crappy Nokia brick?
Tommy's smarter than that, man.
He's gonna demand an iPhone.
Tommy's smarter than that.
Is he really
The
gonna
purpose is to communicate with him, right?
Yeah.
So what? Get him. Yeah.
get him
You
an
don't even
iPhone?
buy a crappy Nokia brick anymore?
Yeah, you can get
Oh,
you
yeah.
get somebody that doesn't have access to. You can't just be.
Yeah, but that's to a 12-year-old. That's not even a phone.
Yeah, for phone calls.
Yeah, they don't even know what that is.
Yeah, but he'll graduate to a camera phone and then a smartphone.
Y'all are solving the problem. It doesn't exist. What do I do with the 10-year-old?
I
who
think
he
you
is
say
more responsible.
the rule is set, but you and me will go have a special day somewhere because I appreciate that you've been making your own eggs.
He won't want that.
Okay.
He doesn't want a day with Dad.
He is becoming autonomous to get away from you.
Correct. Yes, he's advancing past me already.
Yeah.
You can't cook your own eggs.
Running for Congress.
My wife and I could leave tomorrow. That kid would be fine.
You should try it.
Tommy would be dead in 3 hours.
No, he wouldn't. He'd be fending for himself in the wilderness. He'd be out of the house, but he'd have like the blood of a boar dripping from his mouth within 3 hours.
Well, Lord of the Flies.
The boy is
What about
savage.
you are like, here, I'll give you the phone, but just never let your brother see it. You're really
That would
good
work.
at this
Yeah,
stuff.
that would work.
I feel like that's what I would do.
That would definitely work. They don't see things the other one does
Right,
in the house that we share.
right.
You're such a dumb bitch.
Yeah, I'm a stupid bitch.
You should get him a job. The
responsible one.
Yeah.
Put him to work.
Put him to work at
Put
a
him to
cashier.
China.
or
Make him make Nikes.
Or no, I think throw him at like a farmer's market and have him work with the Amish people and fucking work the cash register or some shit like
Yeah.
that.
Could be a hell of an Amish.
Oh man.
He shows Amish tendencies.
Yeah, he does. What kind
Yeah.
of ones? Churning
What
butter.
the hell? He
Can braid a
waking
hog?
up every day making eggs.
Kyle, I woke up yesterday at 6:30 to
That's
pee
not
to go back to
crazy.
bed for 2 hours. I woke up yesterday at 6:30 and he was sitting in the kitchen and said, "Hey, Dad," and he had a plate of scrambled eggs in front of him.
You should
I
foster. that.
don't make scrambled eggs.
You should foster that and get you should let him like loose in the kitchen.
Okay, so I should foster him out to another family.
Yeah, it sounds like he's more momish than Amish.
That boy's cooking
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
in the kitchen.
Yeah.
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 No, I think you got to wait on him getting a phone and just let him cook.
All right.
I don't fucking know though. You're the one with kids.
Yeah. a lot
Are
of
you
them.
asking us dumbasses?
He has a tablet like an iPad, right?
They all have tablets.
Huh? It's the same as a phone.
Yeah, his is the only one that isn't broken in many pieces.
What do they do on the devices?
They play Roblox. They
My son's a
play.
year and a half and he uses a tablet.
They watch a lot
He
of
like
YouTube.
knows how to scroll. It's the only way when we fly.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that saves us.
It's only watch
And
YouTube
chill.
these days. They don't watch anything but
Yeah.
YouTube.
What's is Roblox like mine?
It's kind of like it's a world building thing, but
What's mine? The one mine?
Minecraft.
Minecraft
Minecraft.
is completely world building and all that. It doesn't have the social aspect really of Roblox.
Roblox is Minecraft with social aspect.
It's
Yeah.
something like that. Really, I just want to start telling you wrong because TJ's a gaming nerd and I want to get him pissed off.
Okay.
My dad had a software company and has gotten into like kind of helping the state of Maine build out engineering programs at schools. So like robotics clubs and starting kids in coding classes earlier.
My dad's dead.
Mm.
I don't really know how that became a competition, but
But he won. But Brandon beat your ass.
Yeah.
he said that the kids that play Minecraft develop an aptitude for coding and computer language.
I've considered going ahead and like enrolling Tommy and all those or whatever you can do at 12 or 13 in coding.
It is, I'm telling you. Oh man.
But they're all going to be entering the field at the same time. When they get to 18, there's going to be just 15 million new people that know how to code.
Oh,
So what you don't want to give?
Then I'll have to
them a
go
head
backwards
start?
and make him like a smith, like a blacksmith or something, because we won't have any anymore. A locksmith.
I don't think that he gets to that big pool and then all of a sudden is lost.
Mm.
I think
especially if he
he's
has
got a head
jump
start.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So no smith.
I don't think he needs to. I think that
Our next kid's going to be a smith.
is that an announcement?
Oh well, no, never mind.
Whoa. Heard it here first.
It sounds like a
Live
brand
on
new
the act.
announcement
Sorry.
from our boy
My
Brent.
bad.
Oh.
We got to bring Tommy back in and tell him the news. He's gonna be shaken to his core.
Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Oh, we got to do the auction, right?
Oh, I thought we were doing that at 1:30.
Oh, 1:30?
30.
What time is it?
1:43.
Okay.
Wait, so what's the?
Aria's been waiting this whole time back there.
I
don't
God
know.
damn, Aria, just walk in.
Yeah, come in, Aria. Damn, I was about to say something fucking juicy, but this
That shit was gonna be good.
Oh,
Shit
wait, what?
flies
Say it.
around, dude. I fucking
That
lost
shit was gonna
it.
be so good.
I lost it because I'm having so much fun. I'm just getting lost in conversation
Yeah.
after conversation.
No one's there to save you.
I got. So
Another-
I invited Ron to come hang out with me tomorrow.
What are you guys doing?
He just wanted everyone else to know that they
Right.
weren't
Yeah,
invited.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
that kind of sucks.
Well, I said.
Chin. I'm taking this one on the chin, dude.
Yeah.
Let KB come, dude. Can
Of course, anyone is well. I wouldn't just say this to you guys.
It sounds like you're just saying.
Yeah.
No, I had a funny thing about when I invited you
Yeah, yeah.
and your lovely wife to come hang out tomorrow.
Yes, yes.
You were like, oh, maybe, but we're gonna be hanging out with 2 other people, so I'm not sure if it's gonna work. One's a fireman,
Yeah, a firefighter.
and I'm like, dude, imagine if I'd been like, wait, you're hanging out with a fireman? Yeah, I guess we'll have to find another time.
Whoa, that's a deal breaker.
What are you talking about?
No, that was my way of
Yeah.
guaranteeing that it was cool that those other people were invited.
Yeah, they
I definitely
we,
are.
we know
Firefighter?
you wouldn't say anything, but you would think.
Well, he has a college degree. He went to college. so
I
you don't have
love
to worry about
firemen.
You would
I'm-
look at your wife and be like, fireman?
Yeah, now we can not worry so much about the bonfire we're having.
Yeah, he's good at fire safety, but he also he is college educated, and he went to he went to Penn State. He went to Penn State with
But
me.
for what it's worth, I don't put firemen in some lower category of thought or education. I fucking admire the hell out of
What
firemen.
about volunteer firemen?
Yeah, well, they're
That's a
they're
different ball
That's a whole
game.
different.
have your cake and eat it too, people.
Yeah, that's a very out of New York style thing. Volunteer,
Yeah.
not in New York. These are hardworking 9-to-5ers or whatever their shift.
Just doing a community service.
hour.
They're good people.
Busting their ass. But out of those other ones.
Francis would never hang out with them, but they're good people.
I sure would.
Have you ever hung out with a firefighter?
Yes,
They're potty mouthed.
they're men. They're real men.
Yeah, they really are, man.
Sleep in bunk beds.
Is that a man? Sign of a man?
Oh, the fact that they sleep at the firehouse
Yeah.
in rows.
Dude, yeah, it's rows. We went to their firehouse to check it out, and it looks like an infirmary from World War One.
It's amazing.
It's like single beds that are
Imagine-
have frames. It's crazy.
Imagine if you slept at your job if you just worked a normal job. Like if you worked as a clerk at Target, but then you had to go to sleep there.
Or if we had like 16-hour shifts at
And we
Barstool.
just went to bed.
Yeah.
Huh.
We just got to be on the
Our beds
clock.
would be fucking filthy. I know that.
Oh my god, this office is gross.
I love.
They make good casseroles too, firefighters. And wherever you're in a new neighborhood, if you see the fire truck parked there and they're getting lunch, you know that's a good sandwich.
Yes.
Like I feel like firefighters know
They
where
know
all the
sandwich.
best
What,
food
what is
in
with you and the
neighborhood
fuck? Every time I'm getting all
is. You
boned
see a
up. over
fireman
here.
eating a gobbler.
Just like you're just at this point,
Yeah.
you're asking for it.
Am I supposed to be going at? I
I'll
don't
put
know.
my dick in that sandwich.
I got behind a fire truck that was going to an elementary school yesterday, and as it pulled off, the kids were waiting for it and cheering as it arrived. And I thought, I anything to be those kids or those firemen right now. What a day that is.
Oh yeah.
You envy the kids cheering?
Yeah, I did. I thought it was awesome. I mean, when the fire truck comes in, you're not in class. You're just out
Best.
in the sun, and you're crawling all over a truck.
Oh, every few months, my son's preschool shuts down the parking lot, and the firefighters just park their trucks, and they just let the kids like
Yeah, just go
roll
anywhere.
around.
Best thing ever. My
Love it.
third birthday, my dad worked with a guy who was a volunteer fireman, and he got the whole department to bring up a massive hook and ladder, sirens blaring. All the kids got to ride around on
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the block on it. It was best fireman themed birthday.
It's awesome.
My third.
Yeah.
Go ahead, please.
No, never mind.
I was just gonna build on that. Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be auctioning this yet. Sorry, I have no
not.
idea. But it's a hot ticket item when I do.
Yeah.
Firemen can be absolute scumbags too.
Oh,
You can't.
I
call
know
them
one.
Bad people.
I know
Yeah.
one.
it's like the military. You're not supposed to say it, but there's a
Can't say a
lot
thing.
of pieces of shit in the military.
Right, exactly. And they have the wiggle room where they can just
Yeah.
be absolute assholes, and no one can ever like call them on their shit. It's fucking.
Whatnot's gonna love this.
Throw cans
People
all
in the
over.
military and firefighters can be awful people. All right. Just
All right.
kidding. Just
We're
kidding.
we're about to go live right
We're
now.
about to go live right now.
So this
Okay.
people can have this cast. I don't.
When did Aria get
Look
somebody
at
to help
this
him with
thing.
this?
Look at this beautiful.
Yeah, you can fill that thing with turkey and gravy
You
and
can put a lot
extra
of
mayo
gobbler
and
in
stick
this
your
thing.
dick in there.
Full
Yep.
Some
cornucopia.
roan smell
Nice
on that.
little Wawa fleshlight.
Yeah, if you want to know what Roan's old skin smells like, and I bet some people do,
I don't know if they want
and
that.
you put your nose in this.
I don't think they
Sift your
do.
whiff in this.
That has multiple points of entry too.
That
Frank.
has the.
Look at that.
You can put
Stick
your
two
own.
dicks in there.
You can put your own hand in there and pretend to
There's a side.
be
There's a
Roan.
side column.
This is on the level of Frank wanting to sell his like old pants. Like this is like gross. This is disgusting, and maybe it's a part of.
So any amount of money is kind of disturbing here
yeah,
that they're
it's
getting
an
your old
artifact,
cast.
but it's not even like
we throw
Planet
something in or
Hollywood
just this?
worthy.
Are people making bids right now?
Roan's sweat has been
Yeah.
poured into
Here we
this.
go. Does that mean it just started, or
Yes.
was it sold?
No,
Somebody
that's
bought a
just-
sticker.
Yeah, somebody bought a sticker.
Plus, not to brag, my
live.
handwriting is on
Okay,
this
$10.
cast.
We're
$10,
live.
13, 15.
Get it up.
Oh,
15.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let this go over
Smells like
23.
Roan.
$30.
It does smell like Roan.
If you spend more
He's a
than
good
$30,
smelling guy.
oh god.
Well over.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this is nasty.
This is going. Yeah, it's going through.
You guys need to stop.
I think
Yeah.
whoa, look at this. This is
that?
exciting.
That's
Minnow, yeah.
Tight little thumb hole. I'll tell you
Oh,
that
we're in
much.
triple digits.
Oh man.
Oh.
I like to think I'm
Let me-
slightly responsible for reminding people they can fill it with all that food.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so
In
141
their
is
penis.
that's too much money
Yeah.
there that you've
Mhm.
spent on that. And
Absolutely.
you need to take a long, hard look in the mirror.
Also, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
One,
Thank
wow.
you.
Because it'll
you.
go to the slush fund and we'll use it for something good. But you know, you have to hate yourself at some level. There it is, 151, 151.
Yay.
Like,
51.
Dylan Joseph
Wow.
Harrison, congratulations. You now own
Dylan Joseph Harrison
History.
sounds like three guys that would have bought that cast.
Also, in honor of that, there's a bottle of 151 proof alcohol in that other room. We'll all do a shot now of the 151 because that
What is
went
that?
for $151. We'll all do a shot.
No, we will
Wow.
not.
Jesus.
All
Why
do a
not?
shot.
That's tough as
Brandon,
I gotta take Tommy home. Right?
you're taking the train.
No, I drove to the station. Drove to the train station. I drove to
Taking
Secaucus.
the tray.
I drove my.
Taking the tray.
You are, brother.
No, I drove to the train station.
Guys,
Whatever,
this has been one of the
shot.
best yaks in a long time.
Yes, by
Goated.
far. By
Yeah.
far, it's been one of the best.
Thanks,
What a real, it's a
everybody.
really
Can we,
good
can we
yak.
auction off a can we auction off a painting? Can we auction off the Frank painting or no? Should we do that or
No,
no?
no, we should wait till we
need to,
have
like,
that.
Let's
yeah,
wait.
get it.
Yeah.
The Owen
I-
painting's being sent in as well.
Okay.
So we
awesome.
all right.
We do
Alright.
paintings for the
Okay.
next one.
Thank you. For
Oh,
next time
God.
we'll auction off a painting.
What was the thing where we drank a whole bottle of this?
Mezcal.
Oh, that's
Oh.
the Devil's Springs elk.
Elk.
My body just got chills.
What is it?
Yelp.
Is it 151?
Yes, it is. One time when I was in high school, I went to a party at the Westchester Baseball House, and I pretended like I was a student there. And they put, they're like, do a beer bong, and they poured 151 in it. And I didn't
Oh
know
my
what
God,
that
it's
was.
Are they
God.
doing it to everybody or did they pick you
I
out?
think just because I seemed like they're probably like, look at this try-hard loser. And they also dumped like protein powder in the top of it. I was like, this is fine. I think I was getting hazed and made fun of, but
That's fine.
I
That's fine. That's
but I
college.
crushed it like a champ. But I was,
You were 17.
yeah.
You drank it though?
I believe I blacked out pretty good that night. I had a good, terrible time.
I think that's gross.
But
PA
what-
has
so
the
151.
hazing game on lockdown
Oh,
mode.
boy.
They can haze.
Sure.
That state can haze.
Yes,
When I played
sir.
rugby, we
I'll
had
check
like
All right.
a whole week
Bring him in.
dedicated to.
Bring him back in. I miss Tommy. What were you saying when you played rugby?
Oh, the initiation night used
Yeah?
to be a fucking doozy.
Was it physical or like
yeah.
psychological?
It was at multiple. We basically had to go from like house to house through the frat and sport houses, and letting them each have like a thing we had to do, kind of thing.
Was it eating like eyeballs and it was peeled grapes and brains? And
One was like
spaghetti?
passing. We had to crack. They cracked an egg in your mouth, and you had to pass the yolk from mouth to mouth through the whole
Ugh.
initiate until and as if it broke before it got to the end, you had to get another egg cracked in your mouth. You just like leapfrog for like a mile over each other. I remember like deep throating a banana. which sick brag, but I can fucking crush.
Was it the size of a sandwich?
And then like nasty grog. Yeah, it was like a gobbler. I threw the banana to the side. I was like, I'll do it with the gobbler.
Yeah,
right
I'm just
now.
picturing a sandwich. I'm not picturing a
Extra
banana.
mayonnaise.
Yeah.
But oh my god, yeah, we had to do like all sorts of like grog stuff where you had to chug like we had to finish a pitcher of mystery drink by the time whatever.
That's
But
so fucked.
at the time though, we were like, that was the best night ever. That was so much
It
fun.
was
Like
fun.
you stupidly think that.
Maybe,
it's
how do
like-
you know that they have hazing on lock in PA?
Well, Penn State goes without saying.
Yeah,
They've, like, killed
IUP,
multiple students.
Westchester, Bloomsburg, Pitt. They're fucking.
Yeah.
They're all criminals.
Oh, yeah.
Shippensburg, Muhlenberg.
I've never been to a function at Pitt in Oakland, and there was a felon always within. Yeah, there's felons everywhere. Those guys are bad.
College kid that was
Pitt
committing
kids-
a felony, or
Pitt
like
kids are bad.
Yeah, they are. It's the hills.
All those PSAC schools, bad people. You get the trash from Philly, the trash from Jersey,
Sorry, Chicago trash.
and the Appalachian.
Oh, IUP was a
Relation.
huge mix of Eastern,
redneck
Western PA
trash.
trash, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gross.
And the team now
Fun.
is like, we would never do that stuff. What were you guys thinking? Like, ew, that's pathetic. And I'm like, oh yeah, good point.
Well,
but at the time-
the rugby team.
Yeah, but it's a different time now. It's a different time.
Well, they made it. They truly criminalized hazing. That happened while I was in college,
Yeah.
where it was like we ended up having I remember like some kind of ambassador or something come in to tell us that for the first time, hazing in the state of Massachusetts was being treated as like a felony,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you'd be criminally prosecuted if you were found to have done it.
Well, my roommate, I lived with 2 frat guys my junior year in a small house, and one of them couldn't like drink or party anymore because his freshman year, the frat he was going into, they burned all the guys with cigars. His burn got an infection that like went to his heart. He had to get like airlifted out, and like for the rest of his life, he can't like drink or party or anything. Like,
Oh, my
and he still stayed in the frat. He like
That sucks.
yeah, he like stayed with the frat and like kept rolling with it. But
That's not worth it.
no, not at all, not at all.
Were there dudes who had been in? Was it the lacrosse team or was it a frat or something like
I'm
that?
not actually gonna say
Got it.
which of the organizations I was involved with
Skull and Bones.
Yeah,
was doing like hazing stuff. There was one. It wasn't the lacrosse
yeah.
team.
What's smart people classy hazing like?
Dude,
Oh, it's probably way more savage.
Yeah, yeah. We had to
No, I
try,
believe
like-
that.
we had
More
some crazy shit.
Yeah, it has to be way more
But
savage.
it was all fun. I mean, it was funny. Like we had our class got split into 2 different teams, and they had a sort of treasure hunt type list of things you had to do, and you got to choose who could do them, but you had to film them.
Oh.
And then at the end of the week, we put together a highlight reel. But some of them were amazing. Like one of them was like go to a local girls basketball game, steal the ball, run down the court, and make a layup.
That's some of our.
When you say
fun, too,
local girls, like
We went to an 8th grade girls
That's
basketball
funny.
game in the
That's
middle of the
funny.
game, went on the
Yeah.
court, took the ball, ran down the court, laid it in, ripped our shirts off, and ran out of the court screaming. And the parents were like,
those
what
Harvard
was that
boys.
about? You
they're
know?
watching 8th grade girls basketball.
Yeah.
They needed that.
But then there was a kid who he had to take a shit in the BU student center, and he went in after like in the evening, and they were having intramural ping pong practice. The team was in there with like 8 or 9 ping pong tables, and he came in, and the captain was like, "Can I help you?" Like grabbed his ball, and the guy was like, "I'm sorry, man," and he just pulled his pants
You had
down,
to do it in.
shit on the floor.
Mhm.
And the captain, I mean, it is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. He's watching this and he's like, "Wait, no, don't, dude, don't, please don't. What are you doing? Oh, dude, this guy just shit on the floor. You better clean that up. You better clean that. Don't." And then he leaves, and then like the team is just like, "That guy just shit on the floor in between the tables."
That would be the highlight of my month.
Yeah, if someone.
Pretty
I would-
funny.
like,
Where did
it
he
doesn't
look?
affect you at all.
Where did he look when he did it?
I don't. I can't remember.
I can't believe that he just had it ready to go like that. There's this battle rapper named Daylight, and he tried to shit on stage one time. He pulled his pants down and he tried to poop on the stage, and he couldn't do it.
That's so bad.
Struggled so
That is
hard.
so bad.
He was like straining on the stage.
He never got anything out.
And like the security guards like came and got him as he was training, scooped him under his arms, and he was like still in the squat, and they picked him up and he was like kicking his legs.
Oh, no.
Why did he try to do that?
He was in an anticsy stage. Here it is.
Oh no! Oh no!
Don't worry, he doesn't
Oh,
poop.
it's
Look at the cameraman just getting level with it.
No!
I was on the stage. I like level.
oh.
That actually might be me screaming.
So
Rowan, you were on the stage?
Like a baboon.
he's like breakdancing.
But look, they picked.
Oh.
It gave him a chance.
Maybe I was wrong. I thought that they picked him up and his legs were kicking.
Oh, that's
Oh.
tough.
He like flopped his. I don't know. It was the way he flopped.
Well,
his
was
arms.
it part of like a punchline?
I don't know. He like came out in like this very complex outfit too, like this like movie level. Like he had a cape. I mean, he had a cape on, and just pulled his butt out. Yeah, it's a tough look. But the point being that it's super impressive that your friend could just poop like
It's
that.
so hard to
Your
do.
compatriot.
Yeah, I think he had saved it up.
He
Yeah.
was ready to go.
Yeah.
I think mentally though it's so tough to do that.
Totally.
Like I think it's so ingrained in it. Like I think if you gave me 10 grand, or, like Kate will give you 10 grand to take a shit on that block right there, and I had to shit, I think I like still couldn't do it.
Well, Aria's probably still here with the whatnot money.
yeah. I'll auction off the block with my shit on it.
Just
Right.
auction,
Yeah.
auction off the shit.
Like I don't think I could do it. Like I don't know. I
don't think I could either. I have extreme poop anxiety that I'm not really trying to poop in front of someone.
I wonder how fast someone could come, shit, piss,
Come
throw
shit?
up.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
gargoyle.
that's good.
How fast? I'm sure it's a competition
Come,
in some circles.
Shit,
It's an existence.
piss, and throw up. The
in any
question is,
in any order.
what's the order you would choose?
Well, you have to be ready. You have to poop first, or maybe no.
You have any
Come first.
no-
and you hold
no
it the whole
drugs.
time.
no drugs or medication, but any food, liquid.
Well, when would the contest start? Is it at like a set contest time, or is it on your time?
That's a good. Yeah, that could change.
You know what I mean? Because if it's on your time, you just.
I
wait
think it's
till
on
you have
your
to
time.
poop and
Just
then come.
how fast could someone do it?
I think I might go piss, cum, shit, poop. Order.
That's reasonable.
I promise you, there's people out there who poop and come at the same time because that probably.
I think cum
In a
would be the
weird way, it
hardest
feels-
part. I think you can get the other three relatively at once.
'Cause isn't that a
You shit.
blumpkin?
You piss when you shit.
Yeah, and then you could throw up easily.
I always thought a
You gotta do
blumpkin was
spit
getting a
up.
blowjob while you were taking a shit.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
come and shit at the same time.
Ron, help me out here.
And I don't know that all those blumpkins.
I don't know what we're
True.
talking about. We're talking about if
Weekend plans.
it was. Kyle wanted to know if we could, if there's a contest where someone comes, shits, pisses,
Rhetorical. I
throws
know
up.
there has to be it. That has to.
There has to be
exist.
some kind of competition where that all happens, and what order you'd go in to kind of go the fastest.
Wonder what your short. If you could look at your stats in life, what's your shortest amount of time that
With
you've
all
done
four.
all
Done them
four
all,
at a time?
Yes.
I imagine in college, you probably could knock out all four in 48 hours, no problem.
Yeah.
48 probably. I mean, there's probably like a
10?
6-hour period where it's happened.
I was thinking in the minutes.
No, but if you shit right before you went out, cleaned yourself up, you would piss sometime during the night, then you would fuck, and then you would throw up because you're so drunk. That's happened.
Yeah, but Brandon, you're talking about it as a natural progression. We're talking about trying to achieve
Sprint.
the
fast
cycle
as
as quickly
possible.
as you can.
Okay, all right. So a speed game.
Yeah.
You know, it would really throw a wrench in if you added tears.
I was gonna say every orifice
Cry.
has to.
Yeah. Okay.
If you
Yeah.
add crying.
Let's make it a decathlon of discharge.
Because making
Let's
yourself
get
cry is
bleeding.
hard.
Bleed. Okay.
Yeah,
bleed.
Bleed,
Sweat, which
sweat,
probably would happen automatically with
Yeah.
those process-
Sneeze.
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 This is TMI, but when I was in labor, I had to vomit, and so I threw up so hard that my water broke, and I shit myself at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
They said it was like an explosion.
It was
It was TM. Yeah.
Disgusting.
80% of all
sorry.
laborers.
Ah,
Dookie.
The nurse was like, "You got the hat trick," and I was like, "Thanks."
that sounds like a really
Um,
tough job too.
Yeah,
For the nurse.
for the nurse.
There's so much shit in deliveries, man.
I didn't know, but I did both at once. My water broke and I
fuck.
shit myself.
Damn, oh, now I get it.
Yeah,
Fuck.
but that was 3 at once.
Damn, that is good.
I said it was a labor joke that didn't land
Mm.
because she said I did all of that in labor, and I was like, sounds like a really tough job, and nobody laughed.
Labor.
Yeah, you whispered it.
Labor.
That's just for
Oh,
me.
you snuck it in.
Snuck it in. It was a sneak. It was a little
Sneak.
sneak job.
I'm on
Little
the sneak jobs.
sneakeroo.
So where we at? It'll be. It would be like the 6, 12, 18, 24 challenge. It's kind of in the same vein as that. But do we have our decathlon of discharge? Do we have all
I
10
guess
of them?
what's body
Ooh.
liquid's called? A whatever pentathlon, like a
I think decathlon of discharge almost nailed.
Yeah,
That's
I
really
think-
good.
yeah,
You do need
that's-
10 though.
But we
blood, tears, sweat, piss, shit, cum. We need 4 more.
like pus, like pus.
Oh,
I didn't want to
pus?
say it. I just hate talking
Yeah.
about pus and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, pus, it also requires that it was there already. Like, there's almost like,
Mhm.
I don't know if it's a lack of hygiene associated
Say
with
throw
pus.
up?
No.
Throw
Throw
up.
up.
Is that 8? You're at 8?
Or no, well, if you have
We need
pus.
2
I think we
more.
should take pus off.
take pus
Okay.
off.
Sorry. Okay.
KB doesn't.
You could
Shit that comes out of your.
could like exfoliate or get I don't know. Yeah.
And what did you say, sweat, or did we not say
we
sweat?
said sweat. Sweat's
on
in there. You have to get a certain amount of spit in a jar, maybe.
Sounds similar to throw up, but we
Yeah.
might have to resort to pus.
That could be like the Big Ten. It's different numbers.
It's just
Right.
alive.
You could do like clip your toenails or pull out some hair.
Yeah, hair, ponytail.
Eh.
I like that the other ones are kind of like it's like enough discharge.
Maybe girls could squirt.
Right.
Girls could squirt.
I still don't. I'm a lady. I still don't know if that's real or not. I have no idea.
Brandon?
I've done research. I blogged about it.
I was
Don't
texting
know.
Gaz about wrestling.
Adriana Chechik's doctor said she's not allowed to squirt for a little bit because she just got her back broken.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sounds like he
Yep.
broke the Hippocratic Oath.
This poor bastard. Maybe, unless she
Shit.
let it out there.
Oh, maybe she did. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's probably the only way.
Imagine
Maybe
him
he's just
being like a
going to
press
the
conference, like, my patient, Adriana, has been disallowed from squirting.
No more BBC. What are you saying to Gaz?
I was just telling him how much this wrestling project needs to happen.
What? Oh, come on, brother.
What? I'm working on it. I'm trying the best I can. What has come
Why
on,
is it
brother?
taking so long?
I don't know. It's just we're stalled out. We're on the 5.
I don't understand this. I feel like this is week after week. We put in the same work on the same show. Why is this not happening?
I don't know. Also,
Can you say what the project is or no?
I cannot.
Okay.
You think saying it would help it along?
Probably not.
Why
Probably
not?
the opposite. Because I don't want to give up the principal.
Goodies.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to give up the other guy.
Other guy.
But there was I also got a text from my daughter. They're having a pep rally at the high school right now, and the 9th graders are waving a Barstool flag.
What?
Wow. That's cool.
Is it for you?
I don't think they know me.
They must.
The coaches and the teachers there know me, and they're excited about it.
How
But
do they feel about you? Like your parent or your kid's school people.
the coaches and the PE teachers love me.
Oh yeah, I'm sure
They
the
want me to.
staff.
They want me to come. Yeah.
What about like parent teacher conferences? You ever
It's never
sense-
come up. It's never come
Huh.
up because I've never gone to one. But I'm always here. My wife handles them, but I don't think it's come up in that. But
That's nice.
yeah, the coaches and the people in the drop-off line when I've had to go pick her up, they shout me out. Yeah.
Do you like the way that your life has turned out?
Not really. No.
Yes,
Come
you
on.
do. Shut up.
I like the
It's
money.
gone past your wildest dreams.
I like the money, and it's changed my life. But if you could tell me I could tomorrow just be in Mississippi, just making a good living and living in a good house, I would miss
Yeah.
that too.
That's what
Does a
Victor
Mississippi
Oladipo said
man
about the
don't
NBA.
change
Yeah.
his ways.
Disillusioned by it.
That's why you try to have the music career.
I'm like really getting into NBA.
I
You
know,
also
dude.
you brought up
I
Victor
got a lot
Oladipo
of-
in 2 straight days in
I
2
just
different
said is-
conversations.
I got into Victor. I got into
Yesterday was about
Jaylen
his
Brown.
penis.
I like how good of a singer Victor Oladipo is. He's a very good
Yeah.
singer.
Really?
He's
Yeah.
on the mass
Legit.
version of that show, right?
Really good,
Incredible.
soulful singer. Yeah,
Whoa.
His pitches are crazy.
he's a great singer. You know who else was a really good singer?
Stevie Wonder.
Fuck, I'm not gonna remember his name.
Basketball
He
player?
played for the Pistons one year. I think he led the league in scoring. This was in like
Sheed Wallace,
no, it was
Grant
like
Hill.
Chauncey Billups.
no,
How long ago?
a long time ago.
Oh,
Bill,
Dumars. Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, wait, no.
Lambier.
Fuck, I thought maybe it was the Wizards. I think he played for the Wizards.
Gilbert Arenas.
No, he's bald. I played in like
Michael
the
Jordan.
90s, late 90s,
Rod Strickland.
early 2000s.
Damian Lillard.
You're giving a lot of descriptors, and we're not even getting
He
close.
sang the national anthem at an NBA game.
Carl Lewis.
Carl Lewis.
No.
Lonzo Ball.
No.
I'm
These are
in
rappers.
Schubert.
I might have his teams wrong.
Ron
I
Shumpert.
thought it was like
But definitely a good singer though, not a rapper.
very good singer.
Javal McGee. Andre Drummond.
You're saying current guys. He
No, he doesn't play anymore. He played.
Kyrie Irving.
There's a guy on the Raptors. I think his name is OG.
OG
He's
Anunoby.
one of my
Anunoby.
new favorites.
You like guys with peculiar names.
No.
Yes.
I liked his interviews.
You like
Right.
Victor Oladipo.
He's very,
you like
he's
Rui
very
Hachimura.
weird. No, that was before. Now I'm actually
Jerry
getting into.
Stackhouse.
Yes.
Jerry Stackhouse.
Jerry Stackhouse was a very good singer. And he played for the
Know that.
Played for the Pistons.
Is he doing
Pistons. I was
hammer?
He
right.
never led the league in scoring.
Here he is. Are you sure about that?
100% not.
You might be right. Here he is singing the national anthem.
By the dawn's early light.
Well, I don't think he's
It's
great.
not that.
Okay, it's not phenomenal, but
Too much melisma. He should have just hit the notes.
My favorite NBA clip is when Mo Cheeks helps
At
sing the
the
national anthem.
twilight's last gleaming, whose
takes some
broad
fucking balls.
stripes and bright stars
That was nice.
through the
that.
perilous fight. Or the
yeah, you get the idea. He sang in a choir his whole life, like church choir growing up, and I mean, think about being like an NBA player and just being like, yeah, I'll go sing the national anthem. That takes some real gumption.
Yes, guts.
Yeah,
He crushed it
yeah.
for the circumstance.
shouldn't
If he
have-
was just a singer,
You shouldn't
I'd be
have two
elbowing
great
the
talents, though.
Yeah, it's too much.
You shouldn't have. Wasn't
No.
Brian McKnight a great basketball player?
No.
No, you're
Yeah.
thinking of
Brian McKnight was a
you're,
terrific
You're thinking of
basketball
J.
player.
Cole.
Oh, I'm thinking of Brian McKnight.
No,
You're right.
J. Cole is a very good basketball player.
Brian McKnight, fantastic basketball player.
Snoop Dogg.
So Master P played a preseason game.
Master
goddamn
P.
Carmelo
The
Malone.
Game, very good.
Game
Game's
was
good.
tough.
Very good.
Blueface.
Nardo Wick.
Don't know him.
No, he's a new one. He's a new guy. Lil Baby just came out with the album today. You guys have to listen to it.
Hmm.
Saying
What
he's back.
you know who's a really good basketball player, but who's also a fantastic rapper?
Jack
They-
Harlow.
Damian Lillard
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is actually a very good
pretty
rapper.
good.
That was on Kate's list. That was just on
Yeah.
Kate's list.
Just off the top of my head.
Yeah. Kate knows her shit.
Sports.
That's one thing about Kate. She knows her fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
She also knows about Roback.
You know what? I certainly do.
Wait, so those headphones do work, huh?
They do.
They've always
Every-
worked,
every
and
day
they weren't
Sass wears
broken.
them, and he says that they don't work.
Correct.
Every
They
day.
do work. And you know what else works? Your body, because it's feeling comfortable in those Roback clothes. They have the best performance polos, hoodies, and Q-zips. But now we can rock Roback head to toe. The whole office has been wearing it, and everybody's been looking super comfy and great. We've been waiting to make a huge announcement. It's finally time. Roback just released performance joggers, and they are incredible. Functional, versatile, comfortable. These joggers check every box, and there are a lot of joggers out there, except for Brandon Walker. That guy doesn't run anywhere.
Walker.
But these might be just the best. Perfect for
right.
a nice fall day or a football Sunday. You will likely never want to take these off. We've been rocking them everywhere, so trust us. Your code YAK on roback.com. Get a generous 20% off your first purchase through the end of the week. That's spelled RHOBACK.com. That's 20% off all polos, Q-zips, and hoodies and joggers with the code YAK.
This show's lost so many people, man. Nick's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Owen's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Cat's somewhere out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sass is in here.
Goddamn
Holy Jared.
Colby.
Jay,
Colby.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb.
Fuck.
Yeah.
The C sounds don't really hit that hard anymore.
No.
It's off season.
Gonzo.
He's gonzo.
Mm.
Sad, man.
Eric was Eric in our show enough to I guess it was all Gonzo.
Yeah.
Eric from time to time. Eric's just famous for being in the background when you got pushed.
He was my favorite serious guy.
Oh,
Eric.
there's something up with
I
Che.
love Derek.
What's up with Che?
He's
Halloween thing with his
I
kids.
I think he's got a
today.
seasonal.
Today's
depression.
today's
It's just something's
October
been up.
14th.
He's been in a funk.
True.
He hasn't had a thing in a while. He used to like.
Hey, can Che over plans? Okay, and today I was bringing Tommy in, and he said he went ahead and scheduled a photographer to shoot Tommy's part of the Barstool calendar. Like, just relax, man. We got a lot of time to do things, and I didn't
We
have
actually don't have a lot of time for
I
that.
didn't have
but yeah.
plan for I didn't have plan for Tommy to get shirtless today.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's weird. as
Shay
hell.
demanded it. I thought
Fucking
that was
weird
weird
as shit, dude.
that Shay demanded that.
Oh,
We have
maybe he
10
does
days
have
to
a new
take
thing,
that
huh?
entire calendar of photos, but
Oh,
You okay? Do your headphones hurting you?
that's my ear.
sorry.
What happened?
No, not the noise. The feeling.
Your cauliflower?
Yeah.
Cauliflower ear.
Your cauliflower's acting up seasonally?
Rugby chicks.
They have to wrap their
Collie?
ears.
That's gross.
Yeah, you gotta wrap your ears up.
Girls cannot have that. Cauliflower ear?
I went on a date with a rugby chick when I was 23, and our date was to go play tennis together. And I beat her 6'4", 6'3", and she got mad at me, and we didn't go on a second date.
Dang. Did y'all drink?
Was I supposed to
afterwards?
let her win though? She's a competitive rugby chick.
It was close
No.
enough to be 6'3", 6'4".
Right, yeah,
No.
yeah, okay. So I had to
If you
get that win.
lost, it probably wasn't even about the.
She would have thought I was a pussy. It was probably just because I was ugly and poor. Yeah.
It had nothing to do with that. You're
Yeah.
just too
Yeah,
tall at the
dates
time.
looked way different when I was in college. It's like, you want to come back to my room and get finger blasted on my bunk bed? Yes. Yes, I do.
She asked me if I
saying-
wanted
You
to-
were saying that then.
Yeah. Different times, I guess. It's a nobler time when you were 70s.
I'm surprised you played 2 sets of competitive tennis on a
Yeah.
first date.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
sweaty as hell.
That is a
God.
very high
any food?
octane.
Well, I kind of fudged a little. We went on a first date to dinner, and then we were talking, and we were like, "Oh, I love to play. You love to play. Let's play." The next day, we met and we played. So it was like a continuation of the first date, and then
That's better though. I thought it was like
Let's meet up at the courts.
right, yeah.
ran into a girl at the dining hall, and you're like, "Oh, you play tennis? Let's go play." And the first time you played,
You whooped her.
2 sets.
I'd like to play more tennis.
Do you play much?
No,
Hmm.
not even a little bit. But I enjoy playing it.
Great,
I want to get into pickleball.
really fun.
That's
Yeah.
tennis for people who've given up, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
But young people really play it a
It's
lot.
taken
too, now.
off.
It's like
become-
becoming big.
Tom Brady just bought a team or something.
Right.
Little LeBron,
Oh.
I think.
LeBron, yeah.
Where was that? There was like a picture of this like women's pickleball association that was like fighting. They were like in a courtroom fighting for their rights. It looked like the worst people ever.
Oh.
Yeah, my dad is
Pickleball
in
ladies.
deep. It's some shitty people.
Or it's just like
Oh,
that's
for
all they
sure.
have, and then they'll act like they're like oppressed because they can't play their pickleball. It's like, dude, this
Yeah.
is just the thing you care most about because it's most fun to you.
Yeah.
Francis,
Relax.
are we late?
Well, I mean, whenever I'm waiting for you,
Yeah.
honestly.
Well, I don't want to make everybody late.
No, we can go.
I don't want to. It's your.
Cameraman's waiting for 2:00 to
I-
film me and you and Tommy.
We got wheels.
Yeah.
You and Tommy.
Yeah, let's run the
Go do
wheel.
the wheel.
And the wheel.
Oh,
I got
yeah,
it.
the wheel.
We
Whoops.
got
Spin it.
parlay wheel as well.
We should do parlay wheel. We should also put on the wheel. We should add a painting. Do like pick a painting. Pick us.
Wait, I think one of us should have to paint one to be auctioned off.
That's dope too.
One of us should have to paint
What's
it.
Stinky Cloud?
What is Stinky Cloud?
It's
I don't
more of a
know.
concept than a
It's
thing.
a
Yeah, it's just a
concept.
concept.
Go ask Tommy.
Yeah, maybe
It's a create a stinky cloud
still
though.
makes me laugh just to see.
Like walk through it.
term.
But he has to create the cloud.
Ew, a stinky cloud.
I don't know why it gets me. Oh.
hell.
Oh, yay.
I think that sliver right there gets picked a lot. The one right
Yeah.
past wheel reset.
Yeah.
What does wheel reset? You spin it again?
Where we would reset the
Put
wheel.
everything that's
Like
been taken
all the
off
dries
back
go
on.
back on, and like kind of. So. All
then
right.
let's-
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
also do the parlay wheel.
Yeah,
we
parlay
figure out
wheel.
our yak parlay.
3-game parlay.
Oh, I like that. That's fun.
The wheel size. Did it win last week?
Is there breaking news?
Nope.
Oh, this is just the wheel.
It has a. So it's due.
Super do.
Super due.
Bills? No. Cardinals, Seahawks.
What do we think?
I don't understand. You pick a team.
And then it's gonna go over under. You spin a wheel.
We're gonna do a yak parlay.
Card Seahawks is
sports book.
Oh, it should all be.
Yeah, it
It's
goes
all
on
wheel.
the
Okay.
No, but I'm saying.
needs
It
to
just
be
picks
over.
it for
Over.
us. We
needs
Oh,
to be
okay.
over.
Over under.
It needs to be over. It's
God
under.
damn it.
God damn it.
All right, fade the yak wheel.
It knows. All right. So card Seahawks under. I think that's at 51, 50 and a half maybe.
Sounds right.
New
Probably one of the
episode of
highest.
Zero Blog 30 out.
It's just under the Bills Chiefs, I believe. Bengals Saints, another decent game.
Who do you got in that game?
This one needs to be under. Huh?
Who you got in that game?
Oh, I like the Bengals to go beat them. Saints aren't very good.
Saints are bad, but
Yeah.
the Bengals are
Jameis
not
1-1
that good either.
Suck it. He's terrible.
And no T Higgins.
That game last night stunk again, right? Am I right, guys?
Yeah, it was
Saw that
bad.
online.
Sheesh.
There you go. Saints Bengals over, just like I predicted.
What you predicted what the wheel would land
I
on?
did.
Not even what the game would be.
Are we keeping track of this? I would like
Yeah,
to
yes.
actually
DJ
place
is.
this bet.
You're
It'll
going
be on
to.
the Barstool Sportsbook.
It'll be on the
under
Barstool
exclusive
Sportsbook.
section.
We're all legally obligated to put $1,000 on it.
Cool.
You'll have to.
Jags Colts.
Come on.
If
It's
this
going to
one,
be either over or under.
this one isn't under, I'm leaving.
Yeah, this needs to be.
Come on.
Hey.
All right.
So we got Cardinals, Seahawks
Don't
under.
act like you know, though.
Bengals,
I
Saints
don't.
over.
I'm
Yeah,
often
these are-
wrong. I'm
these
often
are
Jags,
the-
Colts.
these are the.
Those two teams can't score it. Or like
They're gonna set the under over accordingly, right?
correct, yeah. I think 38, maybe a little higher. I don't know what it is.
All right.
All right. Thank you guys for coming in and yakking today. And thank you for birthing Tommy Walker.
Yeah, Francis, you want to go take advantage of my 12-year-old for
I would
content?
like to, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it. Yes, we're not going to.
Have a good weekend.